Welcome to another tutorial on MATLAB. In this particular tutorial series, we are looking into the MAAB guideline, and in the MAAB guideline, we are looking into the concept of model hierarchy. In this case, we will be looking into the number of inputs, and in the previous tutorial, we have seen similarity of blocks, use of subfunctions, model hierarchy. Now we will be going into the number of inputs to the variant subsystem. So let's deep dive into the concept. So coming to the number of inputs to the variant subsystem, like suppose you have a variant subsystem. So this is a variant subsystem which has two variant. This is the variant 1 and this is the variant. So in this case, suppose the top level, like the main subsystem, has three inputs which are mentioned here. So the subsystem which are present as the variant 1 or variant 2 should also take all these three as an input. Even if suppose the variant subsystem 1 is not using the signal in its calculation, then it can terminate by using the terminate block that is present in the Simulink. So it is a design aspect in which it will not confuse the developer whether where should the input goes to and why there is a difference between these two variants. With the help of this particular type of thing, you will be able to clearly say that the system on the top level receives three input, and both the variants receives same three inputs in both the variant condition. When it will not be used, then in that case you can use a termination block or a ground block. If it is an electrical system, then ground block, or mechanical system also you can use a ground block. It will be not transmitted further on, or it will not be used further on. So in all the way, if you see the system here looks similar from the top level, and there will be no confusion. Coming to the variants. So here in this case, there should be one variant that should be by default active. You cannot make conditional active for both the variants. In this case, you should be using a default variant. So one default variant should be there in your variant subsystem, so that even if you give the input, it will do the calculation via that default block. So in this case, the second variant is the default subsystem, and if the conditions get satisfied, then only switching will happen. Otherwise, it will always run the second variant, which is the default behavior of the system. So where this particular variant condition can be applied. So suppose you have a vehicle which is so there are two states for the vehicle. The vehicle is connected to a trailer, then the mass of the vehicle will be different, and that will be suppose there is a sensor in between, whether with the help of that it can detect whether there is a trailer or not attached to that vehicle. Suppose if the trailer is being attached, then subsystem or the variant system 1 will get activated. If it is not attached, then variant 2 will get activated. So with the help of variant system, variant subsystem, you can do control the vehicle with different control logics. So that will be more useful when you use the variant logic. And in this one, the trailer not attached is the default case. So that is why the variant condition 2 is active by default. If you attach a trailer, then the variant condition 1 will get activated. So that's why the variant 2 post is defined as a default variant, so that it will not get stuck when it is entering inside this variant subsystem. This is all about the variant subsystem and how to use different inputs and outputs for the variant subsystem. Suppose you have three inputs that is going inside the variant subsystem and you are using only two, then you can terminate it. In case you are liking the channel, please consider subscribing. In case you have any comment or query, please let us know in the comment section. We will be happy to help to clarify all the doubts that you have. Happy learning MATLAB. Thank you and stay connected. Have a great day ahead.